Hi guys, so we've got something potentially a little different, maybe not that different from usual. We have a battery from a Apple Macbook Air, which we're going to have a look at, sort of just put that against what we normally find inside a battery pack, just as a reference. It's a fairly standard lithium ion pack from a laptop. Lithium polymer packs like this are certainly becoming more common, but they very rarely contain anything in terms of active electronics much past the basics of protection. So I wanted to see if Apple do anything different. As fairly normal with Apple stuff, it's a black box, there's no real information in it. We have these weird dots on here which I think are moisture indicators. We'll test one of those. There's some structure to it, not a lot. We have a connector on the top here which is just black on black. You can't really get any information from it, and there's no obvious way into it. So I think what we're going to do is spudge this apart and see what's in here. Not really expecting anything special, so let's grab a spudger. Actually, I think I'm going to have a red spudger. I want a red spudger today. It says if you can get it back in the bag. Go with the red one because it's got a little crowbar on the end. So it does appear that it's probably just ultrasonically welded together. The plastic is quite brittle and it's definitely not intended to come apart, so this is going to be very destructive. I do not know the charge state of this battery, which is probably not a good thing. Yeah, it's all glued together, so this is going to be a violent type disassembly. Re-evaluating using a metal spudger. Yes, there is active electronics in here. I think that's probably all we actually need to take off. So we've got 4 LiPo packs here. We are apparently 7.3 volts, 6,700 milliampere hours, and so it is just black on black. Let's zoom you in. So we've got down here a PCB which is connected directly to the battery tabs, and it looks like the PCB is actually direct to the battery tabs on everything. So can we get this out of the plastic? A bit more plastic over here needs separating, I think. I don't know that we're going to get any further on that. Go under there, maybe. Oh yes, let's prise against the lithium polymer battery. That seems like a good idea, doesn't it? There we go. So yeah, there's not really much in here. The batteries are retained somehow. We have these weird little panels, removable panels on the back, which I assume are just covering space in the plastic. It is. Batteries are most definitely glued in place. I was wondering if these little stickers were actually what held the battery in place. Try not to stab anything, least of all me. Can we just pull this apart? I know I've zoomed you right in, but there was more to try and help with the black level, but I don't think it does. So yeah, the batteries do come out easy enough, he says. We've got one out. There will be almost no... Oh, there is actually some information in there. Okay, that's good. I didn't expect Apple to put anything useful on here for us, but it looks like they may have done. I think these little plastic panels actually have to come out. They do appear to play some part in retaining the batteries. Anything that means less bending of these packs is good. I'm curious to see what those little dots are. I suspect they are moisture sensors, and this particular MacBook that this came out of died from being watered, so Oh no, that's not a sticker. What's that? That doesn't appear to have any part in holding anything together. That one just peels up and out. All these, yep. So that appears to be the way we do it. We bend and peel. Bend and peel. There we go. So there's our battery. Right. Made in China. They are Sanyo batteries, 14 watt hours each. These all look in really good condition. They're not puffed up. I don't have a meter to hand poke them, but I have no reason to believe they are not fully charged. So we've got our harness cable here that comes round, and that's stuck to the PCB. There we go. So there's not really much to it. It's fairly standard BQ. I believe that's a 2024. That's a fairly standard Texas Instruments battery management chip. No surprises there. And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, the battery tabs are just soldered straight onto the PCB. So let's just peel. Actually, let's not just peel that one off. Let's go for one on the end so I can isolate it slightly better. So we've got tape up and over a copper pad, and my guess is we're going to be soldered on the back end of it. Yeah, there we go. We're actually spot welded. I suppose, yeah, you probably want spot welds rather than anything else, but I would have thought they would have been at a slight risk of coming off, but no, they're quite well attached. I can't pull them off easily. But yeah, so there is no magic secret sauce in here. To all intents and purposes, that looks like a fairly standard battery pack, standard battery management. There's nothing particularly Apple about it. They are probably completely made to Apple specs by, in this case, Sanyo. But yeah, there's nothing special with that one, so really that was slightly disappointing. But certainly I'll be giving those some use. I know exactly where to use them. And that's it for this one. Take care. Bye.